Hello and welcome to Let's Chill, the official, unofficial Minnesota Wood Chill, Minnesota Ultimate Podcast. I'm Jeff.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Kane.
We're your hosts tonight. We got a great episode here for you. Before we get started, just want to plug we have a huge giveaway going on right now on our Instagram. Head over there, like our post, follow us, and be entered to win a greatest ultimate bag. There's 1 week left. Winner the drawing will conclude on, I believe we said Wednesday, March. What is it going to be
17th.
like the winners are announced the
on
17th. So the giveaway is going to be closed on the 15th. So we have like a couple times, we can confirm the giveaway and all the fun stuff in the back end. But so you have a week to enter. Head to our Instagram, check it out. Shout out to Greatest Ultimate for putting this on with us. And definitely want to also plug R1P1. This episode is presented by the R1P1 network. They're doing some great stuff in the media, in the sports media world. So check them out too. Lots of love over there. All right, let's kick this off with some Stall Sevens. You guys mind if I go first?
Send it.
Go for it.
Okay. Kind of a basic one, but I'm gonna ask this. I'll just open it up to the floor here. Who do the Wind Chill play first? Who do they open the season with this year?
It's Madison. Nope.
Thunderbirds.
6. Ooh, it is actually the Alley Cats.
Dang. Is it at Minnesota or is it?
It's at Indy, but Jay kind of almost got it right because the home opener is against the Thunderbirds. So we'll give him like half a point, but that doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Points
I
don't
know
matter.
I'm going to the home opener.
Yeah.
So I was wondering, is that their first game or not? So
Dude, I need somebody to go back and listen to all the podcasts and tell us like who's gotten the most Stall 7 questions right and just like start recording that.
We should do that.
One of our diehard fans, please go do that. I know you're out there.
definitely.
Come on, Mom.
Let's go. My one friend from college. It's my roommate just sitting across the room. Just
Noted.
all right. I have a question. So, hinting at what's coming up later in the episode, we're doing a little bit of drafting some players. So I did a lot of player research this weekend. There's one specific player on the Wind Chill that I was impressed by his stats. In 8 games in 2022, how many goals and assists did Paul Krennic have?
Is it the same number or is it
No,
two different?
No, it's two different numbers. And they're
Goals, I'm gonna say like 12, and assists, I'm gonna say 9.
okay.
I don't know.
Jay?
Oh.
All right. Time's
I
up.
want to say I want to wait. I have 10 assists and I don't know, he's probably a stupid crazy high number of goals, like 30. Something stupid.
30 in
I don't
8
know.
games, bro?
Oh, I guess it was 8 games. 8 games. So
Dude,
you
PK went
forgot.
off. Quinn Snyder,
No, so in 8 games, he had 16 goals and 8 assists, bro.
Did I say 8 assists?
You
I said
said
9, didn't? Oh,
Yeah. We just love
Wow.
PK so much.
nice.
I'm just blown away by that. I don't know. I think that's really cool.
That's pretty good.
Sweet.
All right.
Jay?
Yeah, so this one I'm gonna direct actually directly at Kane. This is also about PK.
Oh boy.
Kane, you didn't know you could organize stats by plus minus until just a little bit ago, but do you know what PK's plus minus was in the 2022 season?
23.
26.
Dang.
But
Dang.
that was actually, yeah,
I was confident.
that was
26?
like
Okay.
surprisingly close. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I had
I
that
mean-
as my question, so that's why I went with like stupid high. Like he's got to have something really good.
I about to say, as we saw, he had some really good. And then I forgot how many blocks he had, but he had a good number of blocks as well, I'm pretty sure. So all around good player.
Breakout season incoming here.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, well, that's a
Alright.
great transition, I think. So as you probably have seen by the title of this podcast, and the intro here, we are talking everything 2023 game predictions, and we're gonna do a little mock draft, and we'll follow this draft along the rest of the whole season. And I don't know, we'll do a little fantasy ultimate league here for our viewers and listeners to join along. So I'm gonna see if I could share my screen, doing the classic like boomer thing here.
Well, Jeff
Oh
just said
shoot.
I'm gonna explain kind of what we're going based off of. So just to keep it simple, we're going purely off plus minus throughout the 2023 season. Uh, each one of us has selected a player from every single Central Division team. We're gonna go through, draft those players to make our line. We don't know who else, who was chosen who, so we're just gonna kind of try and make our best lines. And then we're gonna follow, like Jeff said, each of the individual players throughout the season, take their plus minus, and then whoever's line has the best plus minus at the end of the season is gonna win whatever prize we may decide on later. We haven't really discussed what prize is gonna be, but there's gonna be a prize because that makes it way more interesting. Did I miss anything?
No, I think that wraps it up pretty well. And then we're also
and because there's only 6 Central Division teams, we're gonna pick the 7th player can be from whatever team we choose.
still within the Central Division.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then did you just talk about the 2023 games? We're predicting the outcomes of every matchup for the win show this year too. Just win loss, no points.
Yeah.
I realized that I have my oh, I can do it on my phone. I'm dumb. We're saying my draft picks are on a Google Doc, and I don't want to share the screen of my Google Doc and my draft picks, but
Takes all
We
your
have-
picks in a row.
we have
Okay, perfect.
technology. Okay,
Heck yeah.
share screen. So now let's see if I can do it. Come on, man.
Perfect. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
That's beautiful.
All right. Hopefully, recording, we're not doing too bad here. Except my email and my draft list. All right, are we good to go?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so let's this one's gonna be pretty simple here. We're just gonna go game by game, and each of us are just gonna predict the outcome, and throughout the season we'll come back to this and see who's right. So
Okay.
naturally I put myself first because I'm the best. All
Obviously.
right, so week 1, game 1, opening Winchell at Alley Cats. I have to take the Winchell. If I take, I mean, I think we've talked about the Alley Cats are going to be a pretty, good team, but it's the first game of the season. Even if it's an away game for the Winchell, I'm taking the Winchell to start the season. Jay?
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one, Jeff. I think the Windchill are gonna have a pretty easy, not easy win, but a pretty secure win in that week.
Okay.
Yeah, no contest here. I think the Winchell always dominate when we go to Indy. I don't think we've lost the last few times we visited, so I'm confident.
Okay, that's fair. It'll be interesting to see if later season matchups against the Alley Cats, if we predict differently. Thunderbirds at Winchell, home opener. Again, I mean, I think the Thunderbirds are going to be a little less competitive than the Winchell, to be honest. So I'll take the Winchell 2 weeks in a row. Jay?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with that one as well. I do think that the Thunderbirds have had underwhelming seasons, and I think the Windchill just will do good against them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm taking the Winchell. Easy.
Nice. Okay, we're traveling to Detroit, boys. Winchell at Mechanics. I don't want to make any assumptions here. What are you guys taking? I'm taking Winchell.
I think we're all. I mean, again, I'm not gonna make assumptions, but I think we're all taking the Windchill at this one.
Okay, Dane.
All right. I know it's at Mechanics and home field advantage is a thing, but I'm taking the Winchell.
I'm hopeful for the Mechanics this year, just not against the Winchell, right? Is that fair to say? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're gonna get a win. I guarantee. Look, I'm gonna get into this later when we're doing the drafts. I am the biggest Mechanics fan. All right. I love the Mechanics. They're
Okay,
gonna win this year for sure.
let's hope. Let's be honest. Let's hope it's not against the Winchell. Let's just
let's hope it's against the Union.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So speaking of Winchell at Union so this is another consideration here. 528. It's the day after a Mechanics game. They might be tired. It's at the Union. I gotta go Union here. It's still gonna be relatively early in the season. I don't know if the Winchell will have their feet under them yet.
Yeah, I could definitely see this going either way. I do think they will be a little bit tired, playing the next day. They might have their B line out, to open and start. The Union will be, a little bit more underwhelming with the loss of one of the best players in the complete league, but I'm going to give it to the Union as well. I think the Winchell will be a little tired, and I think that's going to affect it.
Okay. Kane, what are
Fanboy
you
moment
feeling?
here. I'm taking the opposite pick. I'm going with the wind chill. And the reason is I think they're going to have a lot of momentum after the mechanics game. I think they're going to be like, we're on the road. Let's just go. Let's get it. And we've seen last year when they had a couple road games in a row, they won back-to-back games. I think they can do it again this year.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. So then a week later, when the Union come to Minnesota, um, maybe it's just because we're hopefully going to be in the stands, I guess. I want to take the wind chill on this one. I think just coming off of whether, a game, whether win or lose in Chicago, they will be prepared. They'll be well oiled and practiced against the Union and at home. Take the wind chill when Union travel here.
Jeff, our predictions are looking pretty similar this whole way, and I'm gonna stick with you on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the reason the wind chill are falling in week 4 is in week 3 in their 4th game is because they're tired and no other reason.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair. I think Chicago is going to take this one personally. I don't want to say it. I don't like that, but I think Chicago does surprisingly well against us at home. And I think going off my predictions, if we beat them the week prior, they're going to have a vengeance. They're going to come at us. So
Yeah, that makes sense with your prediction,
yeah,
almost like
yeah,
opposite of what we're predicting.
yeah.
So,
But I can see the wind chill winning, but I'm choosing Chicago.
yep, yep. Those home game losses sting, especially against
Mhm.
the Union. So, okay, Radicals at wind chill. This is gonna be the first matchup of the year with the Radicals, and I don't know. I mean, right now, I would confidently take the wind chill. We've talked about how the Radicals might be shifting their lines and it could be a tighter team this year. But again, because it's at home, I'm taking the wind chill all the way here. Maybe later in the season it'll switch, but Jay?
This is we're gonna deviate, Jeff. I'm gonna take the Radicals on this one. I do think, it's the first game against the wind chill for the Radicals. But it's not their first game of the season. I think they're looking posed to do really well this year, and I think that they're going to be a bit of a surprise to the wind chill, and I think that we're going to take a loss to them.
Okay.
For sure, don't want to count the Radicals out. I agree with that. I do think the wind chill are going to take this one, though. We have a really good streak against the Radicals, and I feel like we're both going to be at a point this season where we've gotten our feet underneath us. I think we can take that.
Mm-hmm. So now when the wind chill go to Madison on June 17th, that game could be a little more interesting. Again, just kind of like the Union matchups, it's back-to-back matches. I think the Radicals could really have a fight against us. I'm gonna say wind chill will still take it, but it's gonna be a much closer game. We're not doing a point prediction here, but if we were, I would put that game to be much closer.
Yeah, I think the wind chill are going to win at Radicals as well. Yeah, I don't have much to say about that. I think they're going to come back. They're going to recognize this is what we lost. We got to do better, and they're going to execute.
Okay.
Look, I said it once and I'll say it again. Bree Stevens is basically just home stadium number 2 for the wind chill. Give me the wind chill.
All right. All right. Fun little side note. I traveled to Chicago this weekend, did a little road trip. I was only a couple blocks from the Union field, didn't go to De La Salle to see their thing. But I also learned that Madison, if we're traveling to Madison this summer, guys, we might as well just be traveling to Chicago because they're only
Oh,
like
it's much
2 hours
closer.
apart. Like, I don't know. That surprised me how close they were.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Fun
Let's do
little
it.
geography
Road trip.
fact for you. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Wind chill talk is breaking out into geography this time, baby.
Geography talk.
Geography talk.
Okay, here's gonna be the matchup I think we're all excited for. The wind chill are going to Colorado to take on the Summit. Regardless of the outcome, I think this is going to be a super fun game to watch. I think we have to have a watch party at home, maybe get some fans involved. I don't know. We'll do a little something in the middle of summer. I want to take the wind chill. I don't know if I genuinely can. I think the Summit are a really good contending team. Looking at their 2022 season, and again, if we give them home field advantage, I'll go Summit this time.
I'm just saying with the altitude and how well Minnesota throws, I think that's gonna actually give Minnesota a bit of an edge. And I want Minnesota to beat the Summit, so I'm taking Minnesota over the Summit.
Heck yeah. I want your optimism.
All right, I appreciate that. And Jeff, you're putting a whole bunch of thoughts in my head with the watch party. We should definitely organize something like you said for the fans. If you're listening, if you guys want to watch that Summit game with us, let us know. Shoot us a DM on Instagram. We'll get a whole party together. We'll make it a whole thing.
Let's do it.
That being said, we'll all sit together and watch as the Summit obliterate the Wind Chill. I feel like it's going to be a
Ooh.
blowout game,
Mm.
but I don't think the Wind Chill are necessarily worse than the Summit, if that makes sense. I think we're just not going to be prepared for it.
That's a really good way to put it. Yeah. We could talk more about that game when it gets closer, but
Yeah, that's
for
gonna be a
now,
whole
I'll say
podcast by itself.
yeah, good way to put it. Okay, and now so they Winch will go back to the Radicals. So it's 3 away games. I'm seeing this is one where I think if they're gonna lose to the Radicals, it's gonna be this game. And I don't know if I want to predict that or not. Like again, I want to look back at the end of the season and have like a perfect bracket. And I don't, man, I want to hear you guys first, actually. Kane, do you want to take your
Yeah, I'll
prediction
go
here?
first on this one. Again, I really like Wind Chill at Radicals. I think we do really well there. I'm taking Wind Chill again. I have a lot of confidence when we're at Madison for some reason,
Mhm.
and I'm taking that.
Nice. Jay.
Yeah, I don't think Kane's confidence is unfounded. I mean, I don't think we've lost to the Radicals in Madison in a few years.
I
So I'm
think it's
gonna
been
take the
4
win.
seasons now. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
well,
sure
it's
it's
been
been
a
3 or
while.
4.
Didn't they beat us at Bree Stevens last year? I didn't think they beat us at home, did
Was
they?
it this last season or was it at home?
thought
It
it was
was
at home.
2022. They really beat us? No way.
I'm not positive. Anyway, Wind Chill does really well there anyway. I'm taking the
Okay.
Wind Chill.
You're taking
That
the
was
Wind Chill?
last year. This is this year, baby.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be the contrarian. I'll be an optimist. I'll say the Wind Chill. But again, once again, I'll say it's gonna be a close game. It's not gonna be a gimme for by any means.
For sure.
Okay, and then we're ending the season with 3 games at home. Alley Cats are at Wind Chill. Jay, you want to take this prediction first?
Wind Chill are gonna be coming back 2 days after that nice Radical win, nice win on the road. It's enough time to rest a little bit. Madison's not that far. I think they're gonna carry that momentum through. I think the Alley Cats are gonna have a good season up to that point, but I still think the Wind Chill are gonna be having a better season. I think they're gonna take it.
Kane?
For sure. Yeah, you're never gonna see me bet against the Wind Chill at home unless it's against the Union. I think I'm taking the Wind Chill for sure.
Okay. This one, I think I'm just going to be the contrarian here. I'm going to give it to the Alley Cats. I don't want to. I don't know if I truly believe it. But again, if the Alley Cats are going to beat the Wind Chill, and I think they're going to be a strong team this year, it's going to be at this end of the season. It's going to be a final playoff push. I'll take the Alley Cats. Okay,
I see that.
Union
I see
at
that.
Wind Chill. Yeah. I'll take this prediction first. Union at Wind Chill. I'm going to take the dub for the Wind Chill here. Again, playoff push. Let's get that high seed. Jay?
I mean, you guys already know I think the Union's not making it top 3 this year, so it shouldn't be a
Yeah.
surprise that I have them losing to the Wind Chill again.
Nice.
I think we're gonna get too confident. I'm taking the Union, to be honest with you guys. I think that's gonna be a big blow at the end of the season.
Interesting. I will say, looking at Kane's prediction so far, all the Union games, Kane has the away team winning. So that's kind of a fun little thing to keep an eye on. All right. And then anything interesting with the mechanics at Wind Chill? Jay, what do you have to say? A final game of the season.
I would love for the mechanics to beat the Wind Chill just for a mechanics boost, but also I can't in good faith say the mechanics are going to beat the Wind Chill, especially at home.
Kane?
Yeah, I'm calling a 12-point game for Snyder to bump the stats at the end of the season. Get him that MVP push at the end of the year. I'm taking Wind Chill.
Nice. Yeah, I'll take Wind Chill too. I will, for different reasons. I don't think they'll stat bump because spirit of the game, and we'll get some of these second string guys on Kane, but yes, agreed. I think Wind Chill would not drop a home game, especially the last game of the season to the mechanics.
So you guys are looking at 9-3s, and I'm looking at a 10-2 record.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
I think that's fair. And again, this Alley Cats game that I have the Alley Cats winning over the Wind Chill, I think I'm going to be wrong there, but just to mix it up.
I think it's interesting how we only have the one game against the Thunderbirds this year.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
kind
didn't
of
even realize that.
Yeah, I didn't realize that till just now too. I was looking for more Thunderbirds games, but I mean the Central Division is pretty strong this year, so I'm intrigued to see how it goes. And again, any of these games that I predicted, I could see going either way, especially against like the Union and against Indy. I think
Mhm.
a lot of those can go both ways. So
All right. So we'll follow along week by week. We'll be having this doc up every episode and we'll revisit these predictions. We'll see who wins. And yeah, we'll get some epic bragging rights along with, I don't know, something else for next year too. So
some cash prize or something. I don't know.
cash prize. All right. All right. And then we have our player draft. So again, just to kind of reiterate quickly, we're going to draft one player from each Central Division team and then one extra player from a Central Division team. And we'll measure our success based on just total plus minus and see who has the highest plus minus at the end of the year. Um, any other clarifications before we get started there? All right, I don't think so. We unofficially off pod decided Kane will go first because he doesn't know how AUDL stats work. So
Yep. Yep.
um,
Look, I've never pretended to be the stat guy of the podcast. I'm the number one fan. All right. That being said, my first
wait,
pick is
wait. Do we want to establish a draft order?
oh yeah, I was thinking we're just go reverse. So King, J, Jeff, just reverse of what we did for the games,
And then I'll take two and then back.
and then back down. Yeah,
All right. Go
perfect,
ahead, Kane.
easy. All right, my number one pick, not gonna be a win show player. I'm taking Max Shepard off rip.
Ooh,
He is
Max Shepard.
so amazing. That's all there is to say. He's just that guy. He's really good. And I mean, Abe Coffin, All-Star MVP himself, said that Max Shepard was more deserving of it than he was. If that tells you anything. So I'm taking Max Shepard.
I do remember that. All right. Yeah. Okay. Nice
Uh,
pick.
Jeff, if it's possible, can you just like put a dash in the team they're from as well?
Yeah, just like hit.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Jay, your first pick.
I'm also gonna go to a non-Winchell guy. I'm gonna go to another All-Star player. I'm gonna go with Cam Brock from the Alley
Dang
Cats.
it. That was my
I mean-
number one pick.
I mean,
That's
he
solid
has
choice.
the highest plus minus in the Central Division.
It's
Last
70.
season.
Choice.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. That was my number one pick. Okay. I will go with my number two pick, I suppose, will be my number one. Ross Barker from the Union. You know, I didn't think I'd be picking a Union player. He's got a high plus minus. He's a good player, and I think with Pavel leaving, he has just more opportunity this year. Also, just to clarify for audience, we are picking based on, so rosters are not officially released yet, but we're picking based on the rosters as we know them. So obviously, players who we know are leaving the team, we can't pick. If a player ends up leaving the team or being announced to a different team, you know, in a week or two or whatever, we'll still keep that player.
Hmm.
Yeah. So okay.
Yeah, I would just take their plus minus from wherever they land, and then
Yeah. Okay. My number two pick. I'll go with the hometown, well, not hometown boy, but I'll go with the Winchell one and only Quinn Snyder. I can't see your guys' reactions. I have no idea because I'm
you
sharing
can't
my
count.
screen.
You can't count out. I shrugged, smiled a little bit. Yeah, I mean that's it's a safe pick for sure. It's a good pick. I don't think
would
you can
argue
ever go
it's
wrong
the
with
right
Quinn
pick.
Snyder. That's right.
Yeah,
ahead, Jay.
I'd argue it's the right pick. So.
Okay. Jay, you got a pick?
Oh yeah, sorry, it's back to me, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with Quinn Snyder being gone, I got to take Bevon. I mean,
Nice.
those were one like if Quinn Snyder wasn't taken, it would be Quinn Snyder, but Bevon was such a hard. So
For
Yeah.
sure. I'm gonna go Kevin Pettin Scanlon off of
Mm,
Madison, KPS. I think
That's a good pick.
he's really gonna step up again this year. He took a little bit of a backseat, it felt like last year at Madison, but I don't know. I think with the Radicals making a comeback season this year, he's gonna be a big force in that. So taking him. And then give me Xavier Payne off of Indy.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he is good. Oh, that's a so Xavier, right? Didn't he was he the one who threw or received like that full field huck in
Yep.
Minnesota like the last game? Like
Yep.
he's
And I
stupid
believe
good too.
I was looking at the Central Division Players' Choice Awards. I'm pretty sure he was voted as most underrated as well. So
Yeah.
breakout season 2023.
And that's the thing with Indy. Like I really that's a good pick.
Anyone on Indy could be a good pick. I was looking at they have some insane stats over there.
Yeah. All right, Jay.
I'm gonna go to the Radicals. I'm gonna pick Victor Luo. Luo. I don't actually know how to
Okay.
pronounce the last name, Victor. I'm sorry. Not the highest plus minus in 2022, but I mean, the throwing yards alone, it's like 3,000 some. He's
Yeah.
he's
Some
crazy.
hand skills.
Yeah.
He is their quarterback.
He was my
And
number 2 pick for Madison. Yeah.
I feel like I could be totally making something up here. I feel like he was injured or like didn't play as much for some reason last year. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody can definitely let me know. But yeah, I think he definitely has potential for a good season. Okay. I gotta consult my sheet here. Who's been picked now? I can't update this live. Um, okay, I'm gonna go with Keegan North from Indy. Um,
Okay.
again, I think he's just a solid player. He has a lot of potential. Geez, Lou, I got a new computer, so I'm getting used to the keyboard. A lot of potential, especially with
Can we
this
flip the
rebuilding
part where
year.
you just said G's Lou?
Geez, Lou. Um, anyway, so Keegan North is my number 3 pick. Uh, and my number 4 pick, I will follow up with. Dang, I don't know who to pick from. We'll go to the Radicals maybe and pick. Nope. I'm actually gonna bring it. Sorry, guys. I'm going to the Mechanics here. I gotta take Joe Cubit from the Mechanics before he gets swiped. Again, not the highest plus minus from their team, but solid player. He's pretty chill. Um, I think he can have a good year.
Look, Joe Cubit, if you're listening, I need you to know you're my favorite player. Get on the pod, please.
Joe Cubit was the guy who got injured in the last game of the year too. Didn't he like break his arm? And
Yeah,
we
like
asked
his
we
shoulder, I
asked if he
think.
was like out, and he just kind of. But he was chill too. He was like dancing with us or whatever.
Yeah, no, Joe
He's
Cubit's
funny.
great. I love that guy.
Nice. I'm gonna go to Mechanics. I'm gonna pick Jack Havey.
Nice. He was
A lot
my
of
he was my
receipt.
number 1 pick number wise. But I wanted to pick Joe Cubit before
You guys are
because I
screwing me
yeah,
over here.
exactly. I knew Kane
All
would.
right. Well, doesn't matter what I choose mandatory player, so I'm just gonna hold back on that then. Give me Nate Goff off Chicago.
Nice.
I feel like that was a. I'm honestly surprised Jay didn't take that sooner. That was your next pick, wasn't it?
It was in fact my next pick.
Yep,
Yeah, I'm
yep.
not gonna lie.
All right. So I'll take Nate Goff, and then I'll take. All right, here's my Minnesota pick. Give me Paul Krennic,
Let's go.
the man
Let's
himself.
go.
I
Uh,
told you guys didn't see that coming.
I was get Kane. Yes, Kane texted us right before the pod. And was like, I can't wait to see you guys when I pick my Minnesota pick. And I'll be honest, I didn't expect it to be Paul Krennic. Like that makes more sense than like I don't know who you'd pick, but
Right.
like that. Yes, from as much hype as we've been given PK, that's a totally fair choice.
He's got the numbers to back it up. And the reason I chose him specifically was he fills the niche that the Minnesota is going to be losing with Vogt and Rocco being gone.
Yeah,
I think he
yeah,
really fits that perfectly. I think he's going to get a lot of big numbers this year. So
that's actually that's very well said.
Um,
IJ
I'm gonna go to the Union. I think I saw my Union pick. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go with is it Jeff Weiss? Jeff Weiss?
Weiss.
yeah.
Weiss.
Okay, so in my notes I have 1F. Is it 1 or 2 Fs?
It's 2, at least on the player stats.
Okay.
It's actually PH.
PH.
So
Diff.
oh, it's Union, right? It's Chicago.
Yeah, it's Chicago.
Jeff Weiss is not a bad choice. And I took Ross Barker. Well, no, okay. We still have a couple more rounds left. I don't want to show my hand, but um, that's a good choice, I'll say, is what I was gonna say. Who do I still need? I need Thunderbirds, Madison, and one extra. Okay. Okay. Here's my Central Division ignorance here. This guy evidently is on the Thunderbirds. I don't know how to say his last name. I've never heard of him. He's got a pretty decent plus minus. CJ Colicchio, maybe is how you say it.
Yeah,
Anyone know?
I
I'm
think
not
it's
positive, but I
Colicchio.
think it's Galicio.
Yeah, who's my number 2 pick?
Yeah. Decent stats. I need to follow him more just to get to know him. And this is kind of why we're doing this draft too, because it helps us get to know the players in the division more.
Mhm.
Okay. And then my Madison choice. Who has already chosen? Victor Luo, KPS, of course. Okay. I'll go with stats wise again, Sterling Nosh or Nosh.
Mm-hmm.
Uh Not much to say about him other than he has the highest plus minus. So I'm taking him. Jay.
As you should, though. I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah. This is my Thunderbirds pick. I'm gonna go to Pete Zaccardi. Not the highest plus minus on the team, but I mean, with the last name like Zaccardi, you just gotta imagine that he's gonna be doing good next year, right?
For
Like
sure. For sure.
2023 is this dude's year.
How do you spell that?
Zaccardi.
Pete Zaccardi. It's got to be his
That's
year.
honestly a great athlete's last name.
Isn't
Zaccardi.
it?
Get that on a jersey. Nah, that's fire. All right.
Look at it looks hard to pronounce, but like when you
Zaccardi.
actually look at it,
Or is it
yeah,
Pizza.
Zaccardi?
His name is Pizza Cardi.
Cardi B.
That's amazing.
Pizza Cardi B.
Pizza Cardi.
Pizza Cardi. Pizza part. Okay.
Pizza
Okay.
Cardi. All right. Your favorite
Kane,
player.
your last two
Okay.
picks.
Last 2 picks. Who do I need? I need my Detroit player, right?
Correct.
Okay. Give me Chris Walsh.
All right. All right.
He had some solid stats. I trust him. Looked like a pretty good ultimate player when I was going through the Detroit Instagram page.
Nice.
And then my last player, everything is telling me to grab another Minnesota person, but I'm gonna trust my gut on this one. Andrew Sjogren traded from the Mechanics last year to the Chicago Union this year, and he had some great numbers. He was gonna be my Detroit pick, but then he got traded, and I was like, oh shoot. So
Same. I feel like the Union just like took Detroit out at their knees. Like they did Detroit so dirty by picking them up, but it was such a
Yeah.
it was a good acquisition.
Yeah.
Jay?
For my last pick, I am gonna do the obvious and go to Minnesota. I'm gonna take Will Brandt. I
Mm.
think he's gonna be stepping up into that leadership role that he was talking about wanting to take this year. And if he does that, I mean, I gotta see his plus minus going through the roof, you know?
For sure. For sure. That's
call.
a good pick.
Okay. So maybe I'll show my hand now because what I was gonna say when you took Jeff Weiss, I was gonna bring this up. Sam Kaminsky is basically Pavianis, like you want to say Dollar Tree Pavianis, but with him gone, I think he's kind of the poster boy of the Union. He had a decent plus minus last year, and I think he has so much potential this year. I feel a little dirty picking a Union player over like Dylan DeClerc, but
Right.
I think if we're just going based on stats, I want that extra $5 from you guys when I win eventually. So
For sure. Well, unfortunately, mine's going to be winning. So, I mean, Kaminsky's a good pick, not good enough, is what I'll say.
all right, all right.
All I'm saying is that with Chicago not even making it to the top 3 this year, Jeff, I don't know why you would pick any other the second player from there. Kane, you
Yeah.
too.
Look, in my defense, he's a Detroit player. All right. I'm choosing his stats from Detroit.
That is true. That's a
I'm
That's
good
true.
hoping
pick.
against
true.
hope that he is just terrible when he gets to Chicago. All right. Okay.
See,
I'm
but
not
this
a Chi-
and this is why we do this. So now you can't completely root against Chicago now.
Yep.
You've got 2
Yep.
players you want to perform really well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they could perform well, just not against Minnesota. Let's say that. All right. We'll put it that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll
Yeah.
get their plus from everyone else and their minus from
There you
Minnesota.
go.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good season. I think honestly any one of us could be right as far as predictions go for the games. I don't think I like majorly disagree with you guys in any of those.
Mhm.
And yeah, like I was looking at like you guys basically took my any 1 through 3 picks I had. We all had pretty much the same ones. And hey, I'm just saying I wasn't even going based off of plus minus when I like organized it by stats because I didn't know how to organize it by stats. So I just have an eye for the players, I guess.
I mean, you know what a good player is versus a bad player, I guess. Like, whatever, get out of here with
I mean, yeah, anyone can look at blocks and then also goals and completion percentage. Like, that's all it is.
I mean, no, fair though. Like, that's
Yeah.
fair. I get what you mean. All right, is that
Um,
what else you guys got?
I don't think it would be interesting to see, like, because you guys said 9-3 for the win chill, and I'm just wondering, like, should we make it so that, say, we're all wrong. None of us are the most accurate on our predictions. If the win chill go 9-3, like I lose, or if they go 10-2, I win. You know, I don't know how you two would figure it out, but
Yeah.
you can keep that record in mind as well.
Yeah, that's true. That we could definitely incorporate that as the scoring. Yeah, so we'll definitely be referencing that sheet. You'll see that all season. We'll kind of be following these players and these teams along, and I think it'll make for just a more fun season. We have a little bit of a stake in every game and something to look forward to at the end of the year. So
Did we tell them the stakes?
I
no,
don't know if we have any stakes, do we?
I thought we're betting on it. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we'll do it live on the pod. How much money we putting in, boys?
I mean, do we just want to throw a 5 in?
Okay, I'll go with that.
Plus,
$10.
plus then you get the first draft next year. You get the first pick next year.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Alright,
Plus
I like
5
it.
plus first pick.
Nice.
Awesome.
Or
And then just bragging rights for.
really interesting, you have to pay for our website renewal when it goes up in like August or September.
Gosh. Let's do the $5.
Let's
Yeah,
do
yeah.
$5.
I'm not that confident in my picks.
Not so confident anymore. All right, sounds good. Yeah, we'll definitely hope everyone here follows along to this pod as the season picks up. Whether you're following along for our draft, Fantasy Ultimate, or for all of our great interviews coming up, or giveaways that are happening right now on our Instagram, and just so much more to look forward to. And again, we just want to encourage you, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, enter our giveaway, and again, check out R1P1. They are assisting us with all of our graphics now, our great social media graphics. You'll probably quickly notice that they are looking so much better. YouTube thumbnail, podcast art is all done by our friends at R1P1. They're great, so want to give them a shout out too. But all right, in the meantime, of course, everyone, stay chilly.
Stay chilly.
Stay chilly.